Welcome back, everyone, to the Minnesota Wild GM mode, and that's really weird to say. I keep wanting to say Pittsburgh, but here we are, 59-5. We're going to continue the season sim. We made some line changes earlier on. We moved the power play unit around, and we also moved the second line around. So we're going to go up to the trade deadline, which is somewhere. There it is. So trade deadline. Here we go. We're going to scout Ekblad, we're going to scout OHL forwards Bennett and DeCole, and Reinhardt as well, and Draisaitl. That's who we're going for. We need one of those players to come out on top. Be really nice. We're not going to get a top 10 pick, but we are going to be in the mix to get an early late round pick, I would assume. And I just finished another water. I'll grab this one here. I need a lot. So, whoa, big 7-1 win over the Anaheim Ducks there. Jeez. Colorado, they seem to be doing well. That makes sense. Patrick Waugh, took over as coach. And simulation gives us a W. Wow. That's surprising. But we are playing well, so I guess it's not. Vancouver, 15-15 and 5? Yeah, it said 5. I don't remember already. So I don't want Paul Ranger or Trevor Smith. Pittsburgh 21-9 and 6. Why couldn't we be like that in our first year? With Pittsburgh, we didn't even make the playoffs in our first season sim. I remember that. We didn't even make it. And now I'm starting a new recording session with the Pittsburgh GM. You won't have to hear me say this is our final year anymore, because you guys know it's not. But I will continue the Pittsburgh GM after I record year 1 of the Minnesota GM. I'll go and finish the year 8, that last episode of the season, and see where we end up. So we'll do the playoffs at the same time for both GM modes. So we are losing a couple here. We've lost 2 in a row. I don't believe it was in overtime. So, we've lost 3 in regulation in a row now, 22-13 and 6. Need to get back on track with a win over the Blues, and we don't, even though we stole Kevin Shattenkirk from them. Buffalo Sabres, one of the last place teams, yeah, we need to beat them. We need to beat those teams. Non-playoff teams, they need to get out of here. 18-23 are the Capitals, not going to make the playoffs. We need a win. Give me a W. We lost in overtime, wow. At least it's a point, I suppose. The LA Kings 29-10 and 4. It's a good record. We lose. Great. We're starting to lose games now. That's not good. I think it's because I changed the lines. Hopefully it's not, but it seems like it could be. My throat still hurts. Jeez, it's been in pain all day. I don't know what to do about it. But, okay, a 1-0 win, that's better. So, Ekblad. Defenseman, Ekblad. Top 10. And McEwen, or whatever. Seibenauer is going to go high, too. And so is, what's his name? He's not here. I don't see him. Whatever. So, 6 more weeks for them. And then we'll go back to forwards. Once I find the... There it is, trade deadline again. Just gotta look for Calgary. Then we'll be good. So Ottawa, we lost to them in overtime. They were 32 wins already. Wow, it's pretty good. Ottawa's not even good at all this year. So I don't know how they're doing so well in simulation. It's probably Erik Karlsson. Definitely has to be. So Dallas, they look like a playoff team this year. They were another, I don't know. No one really voted for Dallas. What am I saying? There might have been one comment for Dallas. Maybe one. That's it, though. I'm not even sure. I'll have to figure that out for you guys. You guys can check by yourselves, though. We got back-to-back wins over them. That's good. So we're on a 3-game winning streak right now. We're possibly going to be 30-16 and 8 here. Unless San Jose ends up coming on top here, do they? Yes, they do, except it's in overtime, so... oh, no, it's not. It's in regulation. Wow. So we're 29, 17, and 8. 30, 17, 8. There we go. 30th win. So that's a pretty good record right there for the team we have. Like, this looks more like the Penguins GM team. Like, they're and this team isn't even as good, and we're still getting the wins. I guess we're the underdog. It's pretty good. Rick DiPietro is on the Calgary Flames. That's interesting. Tampa Bay, how are they doing? 27, 23, and 5. That's because Drouin and Kucherov have not jumped up yet. That was another option, Tampa Bay, for the GMO, but I just thought it would be unfair because of Kucherov and Drouin. We might try to get one of them. We could. We could trade away some of our depth players for like Drouin or something if you guys think that's a good idea, because he's probably low trade value right now at this point in time compared to what he's going to be in the future. So it might be a good idea to go out and grab Drouin early on. Just comment below and tell me what you guys think about picking up Drouin or picking up McKinnon or someone like that. McKinnon's probably already in their lineup. He's like an 84, so maybe not him. Maybe Drouin. He can play in the minors for a year or so. See how he does with the Iowa Wild, I think it is. The Iowa Wild. Not entirely sure if it's Iowa, but I know it's the Wild. So, we'll go back to our scouting assignment here. What do we got? The OHL defensemen. Let's see what they got for us here. Our scouts. Our scouts are saying Ekblad's a top 5. We know that, but I just want to see what it gets to. WHL defenseman. Oh, that's who we scout. We scout at the WHL. So we can go there for a month. We'll just go for, and then we'll go to forwards. I'm kind of, saying that I'll go to forwards and I don't, but I think this team needs defensemen right now. We have a lot of offensive depth. Really, we have Suter and then Shattenkirk, and then we need some more depth. Because once Suter's gone, we're going to need our top 2. Definitely. So we lose 2 games, 2 pivotal games there. I would like to get a win against Vancouver especially. But we need to beat Calgary. Come on. Give us a good win after or before the trade deadline. Calgary, yeah, there we go. All right, big win. So, oh yeah, we got the roster update too. I forgot about that. So I just noticed that with Luongo on the Panthers. So yeah, unlike the GM mode in Pittsburgh, we didn't have the new roster update, the trade deadline one. Now we have it, so that'll be interesting. That's probably why we're doing so well compared to the sim with Minnesota in GM mode. Or in the Pittsburgh GM mode, the sim for Minnesota isn't doing well. That's what I meant to say. Because they didn't have Molson, or they didn't have... who else did they have? I don't remember. I thought they acquired someone else, but maybe not. Maybe it was just Molson. Molson's probably added a lot to us as a team. So we're going to do the trade deadline now. We're only 8 minutes in, a little over 8 minutes. Should be good. Trade negotiations, yes, please. Who do we got? We're not going to make any deals. So we got nothing big, really. We'll redeem Verbata, I suppose, to Montreal. Yarmer Yager to St. Louis. What the hell? I just got, what's this say? Only 3 hours left. Bracket challenge closes. Oh yeah, I did the bracket challenge, the EA Sports one. Or not EA Sports, the NHL.com bracket challenge. So this stuff is old. We're done here. I already signed up for that, and I think my picks are pretty good. I picked Dallas to upset Anaheim, and I also picked Detroit to upset Boston in 7. So we'll see how that goes. I also think the Rangers are going to beat not Pittsburgh, Philly. The Penguins are going to beat the Blue Jackets. Montreal is going to beat Tampa, I do believe. And who are the matchups in the West? Colorado is going to beat the Wild. What else do I have? Chicago's going to beat St. Louis. Dallas over Anaheim. I said that in like 6 games or 7 games. It was an upset, like my Detroit one. And I said San Jose would beat LA. I think I said San Jose would go all the way to the conference final. I do believe. But I don't think they're going to make the final because they tend to choke in like the last round. Or like the, what is it? conference final or the second round, they always choke. So I actually picked Colorado to go to the Stanley Cup final in the West. And, of course, I had to be biased and pick Pittsburgh. I had to eliminate Boston in the first round and eliminate Philly in the first, and then Pittsburgh would have a clear path to get to the Cup final. Because Philly and Boston, they're not good when it comes to playing Pittsburgh. Well, they make Pittsburgh terrible, play like they're shit. Because Boston's just good, and Philadelphia just gets under their skin. So I had to make my clear-cut path for my Penguins to make it. So I think they're going to play Colorado or maybe San Jose. I put Colorado, though. But probably going to be Chicago or something like that, watch. But Ottawa is first in the league, 81 points. We're starting to catch up. We have 76 now. It was a 10-point gap or 11-point gap. Now it's nowhere near as big of a gap. Pittsburgh's kind of dropped off. They're in 12th in the league. But last place is the Buffalo Sabres and then the Boston Bruins. That's really weird considering they're probably going to go to the Cup finals here if everything goes wrong in my bracket. So we are 4th in the league in scoring. Wow, that's really surprising. And we are 5th in the league in goals against. That's amazing. I never thought our team would be this good so early. Power play percentage, though, it's second last in the league. It's a piece of shit. And our penalty kill is 12th in the league. So that's not bad. It went up, but our power play sucks. So I'm going to go figure that out right now. What do we got on the power play? We need the best offensive-minded players on the power play. So I think it's because Suter's there, really. We need offensive defensemen. Let's put Suter there. Let's put Coyle on it. Let's just try him. Or do we have Molson. Let's put Danny Heatley. Just see if he can do something on the power play unit. So there, we'll shake it up a little bit. Our power play is third last in the league, so that's a good thing though that we're 4th in goals and our power play is third last because it shows that we score a lot of 5-on-5 goals, which is good. That's a bonus for our team. So we're gonna look at the stats. We'll look at the progress report too. I need to take a look at that, and also our AHL stats, as if those really matter at this point. But Parise 63 and 62. Then's a big drop off. Pominville, Koivu, Molson, Suter. That's a good year for Suter. Good year for Sutter as well. Suter and Sutter. Borodin, Shattenkirk, Granlund. He's got 29 on third line. That's a lot better. He's a plus player as well. That's good. Coyle's got 22. That's good. Heatley, he's getting some points now. And then there's the rest of the depth. So plus minus best is Brandon Sutter. I'm gonna get Sutter and Suter mixed up quite a bit. Watch, and then worst plus minus is -6. Our fourth line doesn't have a very good plus minus. That's it though, so that's fine. Goaltending, wow, Schneider's played well. Even Harding's played well. 27, 16, and 3, and 7 and 4. 940 save percentage, 923 save percentage. That's pretty good. And 2 shutouts for Harding and 3 for Schneider's. That's good. And we'll look at the progress reports, and then we'll end the year. In the next episode, that is. Progress reports. Right here. Alright, so let's see who jumped up and who didn't. So Blum jumped up. He went up by 5. Coyle went up by 5. Yep. And Weiss went up by 5. That's kind of surprising. And in the AHL, McMillan and Holla. Holla's not bad. It's pretty good, I guess. He's got decent potential. Goaltending wise, nothing. In the American Hockey League, nothing again. I guess that's really it for the progress. And what else can we check? We can look at our GM tracker. See what we can upgrade points on. Put our points on shit. Our amateur scout concentrates on Canada, but will view more defenders and visit Scandinavia also. But we'll view more defenders. We need defensemen, so let's pick that. Let's upgrade that, because I'm going for defense. Need Ekblad. I know I'm scouting forwards, but that's just in case a defenseman's not available. So I guess we'll end the episode here, and we'll finish up year 1 in the next episode. 34, 20, and 8 right now. Parise, 63 points in 62 games. That's pretty good. And I've got nothing else to say, so see you in the next simulation episode.